This is the Marvel Legends series, Marvel Studios' The Infinity Saga from Avengers, Infinity War, Captain America. I picked up this figure at my local Toys R Us store for a whopping $34. Here's a quick look at the packaging. Great movie poster for Infinity War. Some artwork on the side. Very nice. And he's looking good. Let's get this guy out of packaging. Very carefully. Okay. Looking great. Oh my goodness, the quality of the paint apps and plastic on this figure is looking absolutely amazing. $34. I guess you get your money's worth. So the figure comes with a pair of clenched fists. Very cool. And he comes with shields. You should only have one shield. This is the opened up shield. And see the spikes there? The Wakandan Vibranium shield. I don't understand why they couldn't have made him another Frisbee disc shield when they had so much vibranium. This is the closed up version of the shield and open up version. So pretty cool. Get this man a shield. And here's the alternate head sculpt. That is an angry looking Chris Evans. And then finally the figure itself. You get the nonchalant poker face head sculpt. Okay. And just looking at the details of this figure very quickly, you can clearly see how it feels so premium. That's what I'm getting. The blue plastic that they used, albeit not as accurate as it should be. It's not super accurate to the blue that he had on screen, but it's looking very good. I love how this blue plastic came out. You can see some painted and sculpted details. His harness right here, that's for the shield, where he doesn't have a shield anymore because he gave it up after Civil War. And then some white paint right here. Yeah, white paint is still Hasbro's Waterloo. I mean, Hasbro has not perfected that white paint application, to say the least. This one's looking pretty good, actually, the one in front. But the one at the back, the one on the side, a little spotty, but it's okay. You got some pouches right here, belt buckle right there, legs, the boots. It's just standard Captain America legs right there. I don't have, or I never got the Infinity War from the with the Build-A-Figure, the Thanos Build-A-Figure Captain America. I never got that figure, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because this one is looking absolutely terrific. He's got some armbands here, some gripping hands right here, some flesh tone painted on the forearm. Doesn't really quite match the plastic flesh tone, but it's a very good, strong effort to match those colors. So if you look at some movie stills, you can clearly see that the blue uniform should have been much darker than this. Needless to say, this is pretty close as a dark blue can get. Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe this is the actual blue color they used. Maybe it was just dark on the set. I don't know, but yeah, it should have been a little bit more indigo than navy blue, but I'm pretty okay with it. I don't know why. Even the straps should have been darker based on this image. But that head sculpt, he's actually looking a lot more like Reed Richards than Chris Evans as Captain America. I don't know. I'm getting that Reed Richards vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if Hasbro did recycle this particular head sculpt for a Reed Richards head sculpt. But look at that. There's more hair on the movie still shot, more beard. It's okay, but it's not super accurate. I was actually hoping for a little bit more accuracy, but it's pretty good. It's a very strong effort. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 just for the head sculpt. And now looking at that grimacing head sculpt, this is actually a lot closer, I think, with the disheveled hair, the grit in his eyes, the teeth. I think this is a lot more closer than the poker face head sculpt, and I'm really liking this one. Actually, I like this one more. If I end up displaying this figure on my shelf, this is the head sculpt I'm going to use. Let's talk about that shield for a moment. It fits nicely on his hand, but it requires a tremendous amount of effort just to push those fingers through that handlebar. Oh my goodness, it was good, like 3 minutes, just pushing these fingers in. I don't know how they could have improved that, but it's a good fit, but it requires a tremendous amount of tediousness and effort, and it was just a bit of a chore for me. I probably, once you put it in, you're probably not going to take that one out. And as far as the shield goes, in terms of accuracy, yeah, okay. The color should have been a little bit darker, gunmetal grayish or beige or brownish type of gray. This one is a little on the light side, but that's fine. I like how it turned out. It just obviously does not have that metallic feel. Let me get the other shield just to give it an accuracy. Oh, they've not painted the tips, which is a shame since they painted it right here. But it's okay. I think this is a very good, very strong effort. Good representation for that Wakandan shield for this Nomad Captain America. I mean, yeah, I get it. They missed out on the hair. A little bit out of place hair strands. Yeah, I reckon it would have been very difficult to mold that in had some bits of hair been sticking out. And okay, I kind of understand what Hasbro was trying to do with this Reed Richardish type of head sculpt. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint that is on a hinge. They're using the old Marvel Legends neck joint. It's no longer, it doesn't have the ball joint on the bottom. It's that old one. So yeah, you can make him look up as he's lunging. He's attacking. That scene that we never saw, the running scene. Yeah, it's okay. I love the fact that you can actually pose the head sculpt, like tilt it 45 degrees up. Okay, the ab crunch right here, waist swivel. You got a shoulders hinge out, forward and backward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Very nice. Swivel wrist. These armbands are separate pieces. You can actually take them off. You pluck out the, if you take out the fists, the wrists can go in and out like that. Hips are on a ball joint that go like that. They're forward and backward, thigh swivel, double jointed knees. You get a calf swivel. Ankles can go up and down, forward and backward, up and down. And they've got the rocker tilt. And for some comparisons, here is Nomad Cap with Worthy Cap or Power and the Glory Captain America. And the height is correct. It's just his hair is puffy. That's why he's, you know, he looks like he's much taller and his hair is probably squished down by the helmet. But shoulder to shoulder, height is correct. Built, he does appear a little bit beefier. Yep, the muscles are bigger on this cap. The muscle suit is at least heftier on him. His torso looks wider. Yes, it is wider. It's different sculpt. The legs, you can see the hips here are much smaller. It feels like this is a smaller figure based on the way the proportions are going. He's got better proportions. I'm actually surprised how better this figure looks than this figure, because this has always been my MCU Captain America for the longest time. I sold off all of my other Captain America figures were sold off. This was the only one that was left. And looking at these two now, I am shocked at how much I like this one a lot more than this one in terms of proportion, color, detail. Oh my goodness. They better do another Power and Glory Captain America. Like, do it in a 2-pack with, I don't know, with Peggy or something, but they got to redo this mold. If this figure is looking this good, they got to do something about this mold. But needless to say, this still is a good figure. Take nothing away from it. I'm still enjoying this figure a lot. Let's take a look at that Chris Evans head sculpt. This one definitely shaved Chris Evans. Yeah, he cleaned up very nicely with this one. This one, yeah, I'm still getting that Reed Richards vibe. I wish they could have done a little bit more with the beard and the hair. See, this one, you get to see the bits of strands of hair sticking out like that. I wish they could have done more of that with this hair. And this one is a little bit dyed darker. Well, probably because he was on the run. He hadn't taken a good shower in a long time. This one, he was relaxed. They were eating tacos and all that. So he's probably gone to the salon and had his hair colored. So, okay, I get that. But the eyes, You can see the face painting technology applied on both head sculpts. And I don't know, the one on the left, the Power and the Glory Captain America, has, I think, glassier and shinier eyes. This one has a little bit more dead eyes to it. I don't know how accurate this is, but the eyes are closer together with this one, the Power and Glory, but the Nomad cap, the eyes are put farther apart. So you be the judge. Which one is a more accurate Chris Evans head sculpt? And here is the figure using both shields. You know, the way I see it, if Thor can have both hammers, I don't see any reason why Steve can't get both shields. They're both vibranium shields anyway. So it actually looks good. If I display this figure, this is the display pose I am putting him in, because he looks great with his original shield and the Wakandan Black Panther shield. Look at that. He can really do some damage. And so some final thoughts on this new Infinity Saga Captain America. I actually like this figure. I am so surprised, actually shocked, that I actually like this figure quite possibly even more than the Power and Glory Captain America. This was totally unexpected. I was pleasantly surprised at how great the figure came out. The figure is going to get a 9.5 out of 10. If you are a big fan of Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this figure, I cannot stress it enough, is an absolute must-have. Even if you already have the Power and Glory cap, even if you already have the original Infinity War Captain America, you have got to pick up this figure, because this is the best Captain America, MCU Captain America mold we've gotten from Hasbro in the Marvel Legends line. I hate to admit it, but it really is so good. Oh my goodness, the decision for me to either sell him or let him go after reviewing is actually looking to be more difficult right now, because I was so content with my worthy cap. Now I'm thinking I'm going to keep this cap and stick it together on the shelf with the rest of my endgame characters. Definitely a strong effort on the part of Hasbro. Well done. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this new Infinity Saga or Infinity War Captain America? Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Why do you resist? Do you still persist on winning?
Simple lang. Smart ako.
Well, my reach is global, and I will still defeat you, Steve.
Smart ako.